is the perfect way to start by saying that I actually used to hate being around other people. I used to hate going to the cafeteria, to the coffee area, or even to the water station if there were other people gathering there. I didn't like people coming to my desk to chit-chat. Small talk, it felt unproductive. I remember a very specific time earlier in my career where I was sitting at my desk. I had full visibility of the water station, and I needed some water. Sitting there, okay. I look, and there I see 4 of my colleagues. They're laughing and chatting. And I said to myself, nope, I'll go later. This used to happen to me a lot. Until one day, someone in my very close circle said something that stopped me in my tracks. She said, Isi, I thought you were a... Insert a bad word here, because my daughter is right there. When I first met you. That comment shocked me. It completely surprised me. It made me pause. It made me reflect. And then it hit me. It hit me that I was missing out on something crucial. Something bigger than just the conversations. And it was staying connected. Staying connected is critical. And it was the first of 3 lessons that completely shifted how I approach my career. Today, I have built meaningful connections, and I actually enjoy making new ones. So this is why I want to share them with you. 3 simple lessons I wish I knew earlier. 3 simple lessons to shape your career journey. Lesson number 1, learn about the P.I.E theory. P.I.E stands for performance, image, and exposure. Now let's be honest here. How many of you have thought to yourself, if I only work really hard, somebody will notice me? Raise your hands. Yes, me too. Many people assume that hard work is the only key to success. However, your career growth depends on your performance only 10%. Let that sink in. Only 10% of your career success is about your performance. The rest is about your image and your exposure. This blew my mind when I first learned about it. Let's break it down. 10%, the performance. This is about delivering quality results on the task that you're assigned. There's no questions about this. You have to perform. However, this is just the start. It is just the foundation. 30% belongs to your image, not how you dress, not how you look. It is about how others perceive you, how effectively you can communicate your strengths and uniqueness to others. Are you someone that has a positive attitude? Are you someone that is solutions-oriented? Or you only look at roadblocks when presented with a situation? Then there is exposure, 60%. This is the heaviest hitter. Who knows about your work? Does your boss know the contributions you make to the organization? Does your boss's boss know? Networking is vital. 85% of jobs are filled through your networks. And only 70% are never publicly advertised. They never even make it out on the websites. So the next time you hesitate to go and take that coffee, fill out your water bottle because there's other people gathering there, remember this. The connections you build are an investment in your future. Lesson number 2, discover your superpower. Remember that 10% we just talked about, the performance? It is still part of your career growth. So you have to nail it. Learn what sets you apart from the rest. Discover what is your superpower. Here's a simple exercise I like to do with my mentees. You will draw a table with 3 columns: skills, happiness, and opportunity. Under skills, you will list everything you're good at. Under happiness, you're going to list everything that brings you joy. And under opportunity, you're going to look at the world around you for growth within your industry, your organization, or even if you want to start something new. This is how that looks like filled in. I actually filled it out for myself recently. It is very simple. However, it is a framework that has helped me identify that my ability to lead through innovation and growth, they're not just skills. They are my superpower. Once you have discovered what your superpower is, you will be able to focus your energy for maximum growth, either at the current role you have or branching out onto new opportunities. This is something you can do today. Grab a friend, grab a mentor, fill out the table. Look at what skills you have that you can translate and apply into those opportunities you have identified. Lesson number 3, manage and prioritize yourself. My dad loves the Mr. Miyagi movies. Yes, the Karate Kid ones. And he always says to me, el sol calienta, el pasto es verde. He's been saying that since I was in school. At first, I didn't understand why. He would tell me that when I was stressed, I had a new challenge, I had too much on my plate, I had to prioritize. Until recently, I understood he will offer me this phrase for me to pause, breathe, and calm myself before I tackle those challenges. He was helping me to manage myself, my energy. To be able to manage yourself, you have to learn to manage your energy. Think of your energy as a resource. Okay? Studies have shown that energy, different than time, can actually be renewed. It can be renewed to intentional practices, like taking breaks or focusing on meaningful tasks. Throughout your days, you will find a lot of tasks are draining your energy. They feel heavy. As soon as you have to write them down in your to-do list or put them in your calendar, you already want to leave them for the end of the day or the next one. Learn what those activities are. Understand what drains your energy. And then balance your days with activities that will re-energize you. This is a screenshot of my calendar, very recently, by the way. Whenever I have an activity that will be draining my energy, I know I might not like it, we all have to do these things, I try to balance it with other activities that bring me joy, that re-energize me. You can use the happiness column that we saw in the Discovering Your Superpower table and plan your days around this. Learn what drains your energy. Find what recharges you. And then plan your days around this balance. embracing the P.I.E theory, discovering your superpower, and learning to manage and prioritize yourself are lessons I believe can transform your life and your career. It can elevate it. I invite you today to go out there and find your El sol calienta, el pasto es verde. Let it guide you through a calmer, more fulfilling path. Let it shape your career journey. I promise it is worth it. Thank you.